This is Todd. So we'll get started here in a moment. I gotta transfer some pictures to myself that I just took so I can show you guys some cool stuff. Let's see. I know, so many videos in one day, huh? Oops, I forgot to choose them all. There we go. Send. There we go. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on this. And let's see, where is my... Something went wrong. Okay, we are live, right? Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, so really quick, where did I put that? I had a Doom Seeker. Here it is. The Doom Seeker. So I've showed my Doom Seekers many times, and I have 3 of them. And people have contacted me and said, "Hey, you got 3. Can you sell me one? Can you sell me 2? Can you sell me something?" And so these Doom Seekers, I was like, I have 3 for a reason. I got 1 for each of Triclops' eyes. So that's why I have 3 of them. So I took this apart. When I did, it accidentally ruined the base a little bit. You can see it kind of melted a little bit pulling it apart. So I heated it up first. And, oh, hey, Mike. And the reason I took it apart was so I could do a really good scan on it. After I did the scan, I cleaned it up, did a pretty good cleanup on it. And then I went to print them. And my printer is just causing some conniption fits. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Picture's kind of hard to see. But here is all my things. Supposed to be 6 of them. Only 1 of them almost turned out. And these are upside down on purpose because they hang from the printer. And the other one is that's one right there, just kind of turned into a blob. And then all these lines hanging down are supposed to have them on the end of them hanging down. It's like, it just didn't work. And even this one only has 1 wing on it. I know you can see the droplets kind of messed up the picture. But I did do it on my other printer. There it is on my other printer. And this is the supports going around it. And there's the piece. But of course, it's not as clean as it's going to be printed on the resin printer. But you can kind of get the idea of how it looks. And I made it so the base is one with the piece, so it doesn't come apart. So it's just one solid thing. And my idea is to print it in clear. That way then the base would be clear too. And then you could paint this whatever color you want it to is the idea. So, but this was just kind of to see how it would look because I was tired of my printer not working. I do have some new Teflon sheets on order for my resin printer. So hopefully I'll get those soon and then I'll be able to print them in resin. But I wanted to get one just for sizing. But it's stuck to my printer. I can't get it off there. You can see here I've kind of had some issues trying to get it off. It's kind of ruined the corner a little bit, but it is just stuck on there solid. It's been stuck on there for like 5 hours and I just can't get it off. It's like, So hopefully I can be able to show you guys it in real life and maybe my resin printer one. Anyway, what we're here for today is we are here to fix this Teela that has the fat knee syndrome. Now, many of you guys know about this fat knee syndrome. It's where they have the knees that go over the tops like a big giant flap of skin. And then they made a brand new knee like this one right here where it's nice and cleaned up. Now, you could go and buy a new Teela and have it fixed just like that. But as you know, Teelas are pretty spendy, whereas the sorceresses are a lot cheaper. So it makes more sense if you have an old Teela. Don't go and buy a new Teela just to replace her, but buy a sorceress and swap out the legs. So let's go ahead and do this. And I guess for those who have not seen one open before, I'll go ahead and go through the rigmarole like I'm supposed to. So here is the box art on the top. My light is just in the way. There we go. And it says, the captain of the Royal Guard, Teela, fiercely fights to protect Eternia alongside He-Man. Then it shows her staff going in and her shield. I really wish I would have gave her a sword or an axe or something else, but that's okay. It's still pretty cool. We'll see how close the color matches, and we'll see. All right, the sorceress, here is hers on top. It says included or endued with magical abilities from the pool of power, The wise sorceress watches over Eternia for when it needs He-Man for protection. And there is He-Man, because he is the protection of Eternia. And then it shows that her wings and how she twists her waist and how cool she is. And then other figures in the line. And of course, other figures in the line. All right. So as many of you know, I've always liked to have two Teelas. One for my warrior Teela and one for my sorceress Teela. So let's open her up, because right now I only have one, my warrior Teela, because I gave my sorceress Teela away to my granddaughters. And they're having fun with it. So it's at their house. And this time I actually have scissors. Now we can see we got the comic, and it is not the very first release one that was messed up, but the second one. So there you go. It has all the bubbles in it. We've seen this comic before. And again, the artwork is just amazing in these comics. And then more figures in the line. Let me toss this down below with all my other bubbles. Oh, you know what I should have done? I'm going to have to do this video soon. I forgot I bought this Skeletor for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to make a Filmation Origins and mix these two to make it work. And so stay tuned for a video in the near future where I pull this figure apart and alter him to work with this Origins figure with his head, armor, and his loincloth. So we'll see how that works out. But for right now, I'll put him back down. That's for a future video. I forgot I had that in the wings waiting for me to do. Anyway, let's get her out of here. This time I brought some scissors, so I'm not sitting there trying to fight the box. And she comes with a staff. And she comes with her shield. All right, there's the shield. There is the snake rod of Ra. Dun dun dun. I need to get a light. Turn on your heart light. Doo doo doo. Come on, fit over there. For some reason, there we go. My light did not want to fit over it. All right, let's get her out of here. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go. So now we got to change out her knees. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves the sorceress and get her out of her plastic tomb so we can steal her knees. She's actually an organ donor, so it's okay. She has opted to do that. And we got the Challenge of Jitsu comic. And this one actually tells us where she comes apart. Cool. The older figures didn't do that, but the newer ones do. So you know where you can rip and pull. Which sometimes is handy, because I've actually tried pulling figures apart where they're not made to, and had a few issues, so. It was funny, my grandson came over one day, and he yanked apart every single figure, and had all their body parts laying all over the ground. Prince Adam, and Skeletor, and Man-at-Arms, and everybody else. And then he was getting ready to be done playing. I said, whoa, 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 wait a minute. I said, you just don't get to leave them like that. And he says, I don't want to clean them up. I said, you pulled them apart, you get to fix them all. Then he tried telling me you couldn't do it. I said, just match the colors. And so he matched them all up, and he had a hard time with Prince Adam. And let me pull him out of here so I can show you the reason why. I already have Prince. Oh, I already have him out. Because his colors don't totally match. Because, you know, you got white up here and purple down here, and he had the legs separated. But he figured out that he went together that way anyway. Because it was the last pieces left. But you know what's funny? The next time he played, he didn't pull them all apart. Because now he knew if he did, Grandpa was going to make him put them all back together. You know, because if he makes a mess, he gets to clean up his own mess. Right? Got to teach him some lessons. It was pretty funny, though, because it was just so funny. The next time, he's like, I'm not pulling these all apart. So the lesson worked. All right. There we go. There she is. Let's get her staff out while we're at it. So nice to have scissors again. What a crazy invention. 2 metal blades hooked together. It's funny, my daughter-in-law always calls them shears. You do not refer to them as scissors in her house. Look at the cool wings. Anyway, so now it is time to do the swapperoo. You know, I'm just going to leave her together. Sometimes there's just a high chance of breaking them, pulling them apart. It's just better is to leave them together. Of course, her wings are in the way. Okay. I got to take them apart. All right, Teela, you're up next. Huh. See, now, it's right there in quicksand. Well, you can't with hers. Her wings are in the way. But she's in quicksand. I floated in quicksand. Anyway, this shouldn't take too long. I got my spoon here. The spoon of power. So while we're waiting, this is my warrior Teela for those that haven't been watching my videos lately. There she is. Boom. Did a nice head swap. I'm loving it. The green goddess is not their best female figure. Cheaply done. Let's take a look at the green goddess. I just happen to have one right here. There she is. I don't think she's too bad. I mean, she does have the new knees, so that's cool. No having to swap her out. Besides trying to find someone who's green's kind of tough. And, I mean, yes, it's just pretty much a color change. It would have been nice if they would have gave us a different head for her to match the green goddess completely. But that's okay. I don't mind having the Teela head. Yes, we do have some figures that are just straight up recolors. She's one of them. Faker almost is, except for a sticker. His sticker makes him a different one. And then again, the Faker we got had the new He-Man head too, so... Which is kind of a bummer, because in some ways, I kind of wanted the old He-Man head that we got, just so it could match. But I guess Mattel kind of forced us all to go with the new head. All right, let's go ahead and see if these legs are hot enough. Hot legs, Teela. Woo! They are hot. Boop. Wow, look at the ball joints on this one. They are pretty rough. All right, let's get out Sorceress's legs. And we'll do a color check, too, while we're at it to see just how close they are. Okay, they are a little bit different, but not really enough to make that huge of a difference. So I'm okay with that. Let's see if the boots swap out okay. Yep. Dun, ta-da. She gets the flabby legs now. The flabby knees. Ugh. Now the white sorceress, definitely a different color. So when I did her knee swaps, it's like she's wearing nylons, but you know what? That color is not that much different. Now, I don't know what this sword is from. If you guys know what it's from, let me know. I got it from a seller who just threw it in with some He-Man figures I bought from him. So I just pretty much kept it. There we go. There is my Teela. Dun dun dun. Her arm is stiff. Stiff arm Teela. Now, while we're at it, since we have kind of a sorcerer's figures that's kind of messed up, we could take it a step further and customize her really quick. So let's do that. Let's go and pull off her head. And stick on a Teela head. And look how cool that looks. And that's why her knees are flabby, because she's the old Teela. I've aged and got flabby knees. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's see your guys' comments. You guys are texting like crazy. Just falling over. Yep. Let's see. The Green Goddess is not their best. I already read that one. All right. The Sorceress is out of stock on Amazon Prime. I'm sick of waiting. Oh. I know when I went to Big Bad Toy Store, they had a bunch there, and they weren't too much. I think I still have 2 of them in my pile of loot waiting to come to me that I haven't chosen to have them mailed to me yet. But I've got some extra ones that I'm giving to my granddaughters. Let's take a look. Let's go to Big Bad Toy Store and let's see if they got any more in stock. I guess the colors are not bad. Nope, they're not too bad. She's not liking the new legs, though. She needs to go to the physical therapy first to learn how to walk without flabby knees. She just keeps falling over. All right, let's go to Chrome and Big Bad Toy Store. Oh, da-da. Let's see if they have her still. Oh, Doctor Strange. Oh, look at the Sulu. Look at that. Elvira. G.I. Joe. Nope, there we go. They still have her in stock. $18.99, so not totally cheap. But cheaper than go trying to find a Teela somewhere. All right, let's just go up here and type Teela. Oh, I typed in the wrong place. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, it changed it for me to Tesla. Thank you, Siri, for changing that. I appreciate it. That way I can not find what I'm looking for. So, of course, they got the pre-order one, which is really cool. And I have a couple of those on order. At first, I thought there was her hair coming down. I thought, what the heck? But it's the wing from Zor. So this one right here, the gold is way more gold as opposed to the brownish gold. So that's a huge upgrade on it. She has a sword finally. Hooray! And, of course, she comes as Zor. Zor, and it's big. Not like we saw with classics. And that's going to be pretty cool. Even the actual stand is tall. And she has her shield too. So it's not just her staff and her sword. Now it's funny, her staff is gold instead of brown, but that's okay. We can do a lot of mix and matching and get what we want. Her head looks different. Is it me or... Yeah, look, her jawline's completely different. Her jawline is much wider in that figure. Maybe it's just the angle. Anyway, we'll be doing some head swaps maybe. So we got that Teela. And then we have, of course, the shaved head Teela in a pack. You can get her for $22, still in stock. the green goddess for $18.99. And then the blue Teela from Super 7. Yep, see, here's the Origins Teela, and she's sold out. But even at the time, she cost more. She was $20 on there, so cheaper just to do the knee swap. Oh, and there's the cool Teela we just got. Unfortunately, she is sold out. But I gotta admit, the head they included with her is so cool. As you see, I really snagged her head and used it for my Origins. It is an awesome head on the figure. Whoop. Very cool. Her hair is perfect. For those that know me, you're like, oh, okay, sure, whatever, man. So, there we go. Yep. Wish I would have got a couple more. Anyway, let's look at your guys' comments. Let's see, I hope they make Screech. That'd be cool. I'd love to get Snake Mountain Origins on Christmas Day. Yes, Eric, that'd be awesome. Just like He-Man-Teal's face is not like the vintage when you compare them side by side. Nope, not even close. Yes, it does stink, Mike, that they're sold out. Yeah, the colors aren't too bad. Now, again, like I said, with the white one, you can really tell the difference. Looks like she's wearing pantyhose or something. At first, I changed her hands too to the tan one so it'd match. But then Sony said, just leave it. She can wear pantyhose. It's fine. It's like, okay, that works. Because I'm not going to buy a whole new castle just to get the right knees. So, I got these on the right legs. That looks really weird. Yeah, it's just been bent from being in the box. Yep, it's the right legs. All right, so, yep. So again, with She-Ra, I swapped hers too with some more Sorcerer's legs. So I've probably used like 6 different Sorcerer's legs now, swapping out figures. I did find 3 of them on eBay that somebody sold me without the Sorcerer, so that was cool. But now I got my 2 Teelas again, so I'm happy. Warrior Teela and non-Warrior Teela. She is really loose though, right there. She's a little bit, but not quite as loose. Now, earlier today, I had the big giant silver shield on her, and that looked pretty cool. But I decided just to go with her regular, lame, little itty-bitty brown shield so it matches. All right, let me look at your guys' final comments, and then we'll call it a video. Where is the Fright Zone? It is still in these boxes down here. And hopefully I'm going to make a video tomorrow about it. So I don't want to do it live. I want to do it as a recorded one so I can add some stuff in it that I can't do live as easily. One of the things I want to add to it is the Star Wars Dagobah set is kind of similar. And when I was a kid, I always wanted that Star Wars Dagobah set. And so, you know, and then of course I want to talk about different He-Man figures and try out classics and try out the Origins in it and, you know, everything else. Then have time to edit it. Otherwise, it's going to be a super long video of me just jabbering while I'm fumbling around. So that's why I decided to make it not a live video, but one that's pre-recorded. Let's see. I got to play the long game now. Too many invoices and pre-orders show up now from MP Transformers Moto running out of dollars and at Pop. That's funny. Yep. I'm thinking the same thing too. That's why I am cutting back on the amount of Masterverse figures I'm buying and even Origins figures. Like you guys know, my main thing is classics. Classics is my thing. So, I mean, that's what I'm into. If the figures can help with classics and make classics better, I'll probably be buying them. If they cannot help with classics and don't make classics better, I probably may not be buying them. So, now, of course, the Origins I have because my grandkids like them, but just Yep, that's good. It's good to stick to just one. I do like Origins better than the Masterverse, just because they are, remind me of the old figures when I was a kid, and I am having a lot of fun. I mean, I had so much fun doing this figure today. It's just wrong how much fun I had. But anyway, oh, I put a link to my friend Brian's Facebook in the description for those that are interested. So if you want to send him a message, if you want to get some classics from him, the link's in there. And that's all I got. Anyway, thanks for joining me tonight. Yes, gas is outrageously crazy. Actually, this camera looks like she has wings. There we go. Teela's got wings. She's got white, clear wings. Anyway, and she has 4 arms. Anyway, I will see you guys next video. Tell your friends. Bye now. Any more questions before I go? All right. See, and hopefully tomorrow I will have that that fright zone. And of course I'll compare it to not this slime pit, but the regular size slime pit. Actually, let me grab that slime pit and put it next to it so I don't forget. Oh, the mud monster. You can see the height difference there because this is my Classics one and this is my Origins one. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. All right. See you guys next video. Bye now.